What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. We are back from our little video hiatus. Um, haven't posted in. It's been a while. It's probably been almost a month. I was on vacation for 2.5 weeks. Now we're back in full swing, and we're gonna be on the content grind until the season starts. So, season is kicking off in roughly what, a month and a half, little less than a month and a half. Preseason starts soon-ish, and yeah, training camp is starting to get into full swing. There hasn't been any, I would say, insane news. I think people aren't giving um the Denver Broncos backfield enough steam. I don't think people are giving Audric Estime enough steam. Like, the way people are, well, I'll say one thing first. I have been drafting an infinite amount of Audric Estime since the big board. I have 28% in the big board, maybe 27, something like that, though. And then currently in BBM, I think I'm around like 23, 24%. So in the big board, I was like very overweight at 140, 130 ADP because I just believe in the talent. I think he's the second best, if not the best, better than Jonathan Brooks RB in this draft class. Like, Audric is really, really, truly incredible. Debo or Jonathan Taylor here? I think we'll go JT. AJ Brown, Drake London. Sounds good to me. I really think this range of players, like up until Drake London, all these players that have gotten picked are all just so insanely good bets. Like last year, Eckler didn't end up working out. He looked a little worse. Injury too. I don't know. This year the range just feels like so efficient though. Like the pick that's lined up probably to do the worst is like Marvin Harrison, just because he's a rookie. You know, we don't really know 100% what we're getting from him. The question is, do I always get Jalen Hurts here? I think a lot of the time I do. So um yeah, I think it would be boring and just go Cooper Cup again. Just think it's the best pick on the board here. Like, if the Bears never trade for Keenan Allen, DJ Moore's a way better pick. But now, if like there's ever a Puka injury or a Cup injury, their contingent values are so high just by themselves. And then, I mean, their individual values on a week to week basis, even if they don't get injured, is still incredibly high. Do we do the boring thing, Drake London? Probably. It's just optimal. Boring is optimal sometimes. So yeah, we get Hurts. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Being forced to mix it up here. Could go Waddle, could go Collins, could go Olave, could go A Chain. I don't love Saquon here. I think I can go Waddle. Brown Waddle is not like the most likely combination. It's getting like Sacrilegious talked about this in he did it for his data bowl where he like did his I forgot like the exact name, but the whole premise is like replaceable points, and in a range if you can get like more unique than the field but still having around roughly the same projection, you're just trading like some points here or there, not even sometimes, just for getting simply more unique. And I think that's like a huge advantage. This is just George Pickens every day. Falling George Pickens. Love to see it. George Pickens should not be going in the mid fourth. It's craziness. It's craziness. So, like, for example, there's going to be a lot more teams that are looking like A.J. Brown, Chris Olave, or A.J. Brown, Nico Collins. Then there's going to be a lot more combinations of A.J. Brown, Jalen Waddle. And if you just look at their raw projections on DraftKings, like what Vegas has them totaled for, it's really not too big of a difference. So if that's like a metric that you want to go by, we'll go Zay Flowers on this team because we went Tank Dell on the last one. Pretty similar starts. Cheap Pittman here. I don't know if I want that much of Indiana. Like I'm probably going Pittman here if I don't have Jonathan Taylor, but them both reaching their ceilings implies that the Colts are going to be like a top 3 offense in the NFL. Don't love that bet. Don't love that bet. There's a better bet somewhere else out there. Another Jalen Hurts team. We could also go Lamar Jackson here. Jalen Hurts is just like better for fantasy though. I think like consistently. So I mean Lamar Jackson's unicorn season. I don't know if we're gonna see a quarterback top that again, but yeah. We'll go Tank Dell. I just think he's the best pick. You can mix up with Diggs. Sure. I try to mix in Diggs here and there, and that I like him a lot more now that he's a lot cheaper. He used to be a lot more expensive. Yeah, I don't mind picking Mixon. Actually, I should just go Rashee Rice. No word on Rashee's suspension. I'm trying to aggressively increase my exposure around ADP. It's a pretty decent Terry fall. I think we'll just take it. It opens up Jaden Daniels' doors. Josh Jacobs here is a decent value. Another Terry. We'll just mix in some Josh Jacobs. I don't hate the Josh Jacobs bet. Obviously, we're just going Hurts here. Keeping it simple. What are we supposed to do here? It's either Pacheco or Pickens. I kind of lean Pickens. There's a lot of great RB values we can still be grabbing. Pickens is like the last of a tier here to me in this range. Pacheco is also kind of the last of a tier. It's a hard pick. I don't know what's correct there. I should probably be mixing in Pacheco there more, honestly. I probably should. Feels like things are going slow at the moment. we have 6 drafts. We're just locked in right now. D Hop or C Watt is definitely our pick here. Like those two the most. It's like a pretty big RB tier here as well. Yeah, we're just going to Christian Watson. Okay. Yeah, we're praying to get D Hop here. Nice. That's pretty important for us. Rashad White goes. We're on 59. Am I worried about him doing anything? Like, he's never going to go Worthy and Rice. Right? Like, he never goes both. He probably goes one of them, but I don't think he ever goes both of them. Let's mix in some James Cook here. I like mixing in James Cook. He profiles great. Yep, so we get one of them. If not, we have a choice. Yeah. Expected outcome. What do we do here? Just more James Cook. Seems good. He lines up with our correlations pretty nicely. Actually, this one's on the clock. Like Aaron Jones. Pretty sure we're going D-Hop here. We're going Kamara. Like, is it Curtis Samuel? I'll have to think about that one. Like, because there's so many good RBs that we can be taking at the pick that we would be taking Curtis Samuel at. So is like the RB that I would be taking is Aaron Jones here, which Aaron Jones does line up with Josh Jacobs. But outside of that, like as our fifth wide receiver here, I do really just like Curtis Samuel. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think on that one. Do I take the double? Joe Mixon's also a click here. Stroud is also a click here. Probably just Stroud. Yeah. Stroud Diggs. Stroud Diggs is a lesser combo for sure. Mix in some Zamir here. We love Zamir. Big Zamir fans over here. Like I just feel like surely when it comes out that in camp Zamir has been the workhorse, and then when when someone comes out and says like, "Yo, Zamir White's like gonna be our workhorse," his ADP has to go up a lot, right? Like surely it just goes up a lot no matter what. I've been taking him pretty much every time in this range when he's just on the board. I think it's too strong. It's too strong not to. We have the option of Jordan Love or Jane Daniels falling to us, and I don't really care which one I get. I would prefer Jordan Love, but we have 4 great QB options to link up to our receivers, and then also Russell Wilson's like, probably not gonna be doing that. Gonna try and avoid that at all costs for sure. Here, is T. Higgins behind us? He is, but the person that has T. Higgins has 2 quarterbacks. Does that make him more or less dangerous? Does that make him more or less dangerous? I like Brock Bowers. We'll take our chances. And Kyler Murray, chocolate team. Fuck. Well, cue up the Cardinals, boys. Cue up the Cardinals. And someone already won James Conner. Someone already won James Conner. Well, it was a good run for that team. It was a solid run. We get a choice. Pretty sure we're going love. Pretty sure we're going love. The question is do we push it again? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Like Kyler Murray could just be so many other players here, man. It sucks. It sucks being us for that right now. We'll go Tyler Lockett. He links up with Aaron Jones. Gives us a nice fifth receiver. Definitely want Goddard more than Njoku in this spot, but I'll take either. Zamir or Jalen Warren is kind of a bitch to make me decide between. I have so much Zamir that I feel like I should head with some Jalen because it has been causing me to curve my exposure to that range a little bit just because I've been taking so much Samir. Like I always take a good amount of RBs in this range, but I've been taking so much Samir that it has been a bit of a problem on the exposures. Like the RB that I'll take consistently over Jameer or over Zamir in that range is Ramondre. Damn, I can't believe we don't. I like Zeke here, honestly. I really like Zeke the most. I think Zeke's a great pick. Just kind of disgusting. It doesn't feel good to say that. It really doesn't. But in terms of talent in Dallas, there's not much. There's not much talent. No offense to Rico Dowdle. But there's a really good chance that Rico Dowdle just ain't it. Wish casting that we get one of these two wide receivers. If we don't, gonna be like looking at Wicks or Cooks, I guess. Because Myers with Zamir White, it's like okay. It's actually fine. Because that like, it's kind of a bit of a bet on Devontae getting moved if we take both of them, which is like a definite possibility. How is Bowers still on the board? Why are we not taking Brock Bowers? There we go. Like I would love to take B Rob here, but then we just have 3 RBs on a round 14 bye or on a week 14 bye. Like I am a B Rob guy, but I think it's a Singletary spot. Uh, Njoku. I just can't reasonably go Njoku. I need to change that in my rankings. I'm so all in on Goddard. It's a little scary how all in I am on Goddard, but I'm I believe in Kellen more than anything. What he has done consistently to offenses is absolutely magical. Like who we're about to find out how good Jake Ferguson actually is this year. Cuz we got tricked with Hunter Henry. That motherfucker Kellen Moore tricked us, man. He absolutely tricked us. He had us all believing that Hunter Henry was like top 8 tight end in the league. Yeah, we should just be going Lloyd in this range, I think. I think that's what we should be doing. Handcuffing Aaron Jones. Not sure how much I love that. I need to go like Michael Wilson, Greg Dortch to make this Kyler Murray thing. I need to go one of them, not both of them, to be clear. I'm not going to go both. Going both is insane. Jalen Polk. More Jalen Polk. Like, he's top of the queue, so I didn't need to queue him. I was just debating if we were going to take someone else. I truly, in my heart of hearts, believe that Demario Douglas will outscore Jalen Polk and that their ADPs should be flipped. But the problem with that is that I'm pretty much saying then by doing that, and if I make the choice to do that, drafting wise, I'm gonna end up with like literally 0 Jalen Polk and then just all of the Demario Douglas. Which, if I'm right, I'm right, but it could be a very risky thing. So we recovered at wide receiver and RB after doing the QB nuke thing, but we're wouldn't quite say we've brought it back yet on the on the tight end front on that team. Like I don't know. I'm the biggest fan of having Jermaine Burton and I like Dalton Schultz here. Dalton Schultz has a really nice floor. Is it just Mario Douglas again? Feels like Kamani Vidal or Kendrick Miller, if that's your choice. But we have Kamara. I don't really love handcuffing him here. Do that. Sharp for sure. Quorum 9 pass, ADP. Pretty good. Do I always get Kirk Cousins? No, I don't. I'll take the risk Kamani's so good that I'm willing to take the risk to not get Kirk Cousins. Because if I don't, I could still get Geno. So obviously, I have the way better connection of Kirk and Drake, but Geno is still very valuable. Well, okay. Well, I mean, I was queuing Dalton Schultz at the top of the queue, so we're fine. So we get Kirk. That is good. Over here, yeah, I'm gonna do some crazy shit. I'm gonna do some crazy shit. I should went Noah Fant there over fucking Hunter Henry. That was a misstep for sure. Cause it backdoors Geno and then damn. Oh, another week 14 player coming to the squad. Welcome. See where we were going, so you know. Week 12 buy, but seems like a pretty solid value here. I'm a big Wandale fan. We just got Kate Otten. Probably wasn't the pick, but see what we got. Add in another round 14 player or week 14 player. Kamani or Kendra is fucking hard. That's hard. Like Like, is he taking Aaron Rodgers for Mike Williams, man? So cringe. Like, I don't give a fuck if he's behind Brissett, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how long it takes him to start. I don't care. Like, certain QBs will carry Drake May far enough to where he can get there, and then bang. And then who knows? Who knows, man? It's still so early. Like, with all the murmurs going on right now, it really does seem like um Jacoby's the most likely quarterback to be starting week 1. But what does that mean for week 5? What does that mean for week 8? Like, literally no one knows. So, Drake May, fact, was the number 3 pick. Can't take that away from him. Yeah, Bo Nix is part of a 3-way battle. Sure. Sure. I really do want to add Estime here. Dude, he's just so good. Like, Estime legit might be the best pick on the board. There's so many possible best picks on the board, in my opinion. There's so many good ones. I definitely need to add another tight end here. I have C-Watt. Dude, you could add. I should just add Tucker Crafter. You could argue I should just add Tucker Crafter. People be hating on Chig, man. I don't mind Chig. Had to lock in there for a second. It was like pick after pick after pick after pick, you know. But yeah, now we're now we're at the boring part. Still have to figure out what we're doing at QB for this team. Like, is there anything that makes sense? I could get like naked Danny Dimes for advance rate. Is that bad? Is that bad? Where did I fuck up? Where was I supposed to take the second quarterback? If I was paying more attention, I'd probably take Aaron Rodgers here, to be honest. So that's definitely an oversight. This dude took Kirk Cousins for literally no reason, though. So that was unfortunate. Hmm. I think we're Darren going DJ. Definitely supposed to go third tight end here. Goddard's someone I don't consider good enough for two tight end. I think I like Gesicki the best. Gesicki or Dulcich. Let's go Gesicki. We get Gesicki and Burton. It's kind of nice. Little secondary Bengals pieces. They've talked a lot about Yoshivash though, which kind of scares me a little bit. I also want Goddard Schultz over here. Wasn't trying to do that. It's the best shit. It's the best shit. You feel me? Adding another week 14 bye. Doesn't feel the best, honestly. Maybe I'm just not supposed to add estimate here. Maybe I'm supposed to add Javon Baker. Is that just the move? Or am I supposed to just add estimate too and just say fuck it and just go like really all in on skill position? Dude, estimate ceiling is honestly so high, I just don't care. Like getting estimate in the 18th round after all these reports that have come out still. Like it's the end of July. We're almost in August and we're still really not taking stands yet. Like his ADP's moved up. It was like 203 or something like that just like a week and a half ago. So he is climbing, but it's currently a slow burn. But yeah, that's five fast puppies. Hope y'all enjoyed. Till next time. Catch you later.